Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. We're retirees, just like many of you, and we live in Florida.
We're coming to you from Central Florida, about an hour north of Orlando.
Right, we live in the Villages. It started out as a small retirement community years ago, but now there are about 157,000 people, and we're all living here trying to live the dream and have fun every day. Yeah. We come to you every Monday with this show called Mailbag Monday. Of course, we have other shows as well, but this is one where we take viewer letters and we kind of shoot the breeze with you and let you know what's going on in our lives. On today's show, how can you have a healthy lawn?
And if you're a snowbird, do you still have to pay for trash pickup?
How much free golf can you really play?
And where to mail your packages.
Why do so few homes in Florida have solar panels?
A brand new bubble wrap.
I'm Peter Bernard in Lake Sumter. In this week's Bubble Wrap, I'm going to take you inside a new business that will be opening soon that is sure to get your taste buds going.
And lots more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Hey, how about those Fighting Irish? Been watching that college football playoff. A big game this week. Yeah, see how that goes. And word has it that somebody has a birthday tomorrow.
Hey. My twin sister does.
Yeah, Linda and her sister both have a birthday tomorrow, and that'll be exciting. I'll tell you what, this Christmas with 7 grandkids and 3 kids with 3 spouses and friends and whatnot, we've got to spend a lot of money, so don't expect a whole lot.
You know, every day is a birthday present, I feel like. Here is a gift. It's a gift every single day. So I really don't expect gifts, and I don't really want gifts. You just give me the money, and I'll go buy what I want.
All right. Every morning I'll wake up on my phone, I get notified of Amazon.com, and I wake up to a new series of purchases.
I love Amazon. It's just a click of a finger. How many out there use Amazon? It's too easy, right?
Yeah,
and now the groceries are the same way. Click, click, click.
Order your
click,
groceries.
Click, click. But actually, I talked to my sister, and she says it's actually helped her buying online and going to the pickup. It keeps you from going up and down the aisles. Impulse buying and buying everything. Yeah. So I love that.
Well, you know, at Christmas time, a lot of folks go home for the holidays, people that live up north, especially snowbirds. Now, when we talk about home, this is home. But for many people, they live 6 months north, 6 months south, you know. But Mike sent us this picture. Look at this. Holy cow, I'm glad I'm not in Minnesota. But you know what? He's not either. He sent that from the airport. He was on his way back down here. That is cold, 2 degrees.
Yes, it is cold. And I got to tell you right now, y'all can keep that 2-degree weather up there, and do not bring it down here, Mike. Do not.
Although it's cold here.
I got to talk to you about that. Notice my outfit, everybody. I got to share with you. Okay, this is like, you may want this, right? All right. I was home with my sister in October, and we went shopping. Walmart purchase. This is the most comfortable thing ever. It's in the lounge area. Actually, it's like near the fitting rooms. I think it's for older people. So oh my goodness, my phone's ringing. Let it ring, right?
Let it ring.
Let it ring. So you might hear that. So it's kind of lounge attire, and look how big these legs are. I mean,
look how big these legs are. Whoa.
It's so comfy. And one lady was running over there. Quit that. Put it down. One lady was running over there to find a pair of these for her mother that lived in a nursing home. She says that's all she wants to wear.
How about that waistband? Is that old lady?
It is. Guys, it's fabulous. Now, this is a small. This is a 4'6". So I think they run big. Or whatever, that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Looks like pajamas.
It does, but you know what? I went outside to get the mail this morning, and it was 40-something degrees. This is my winter attire. I feel like I'm in Indiana wearing this. So there you go, guys. It's by the fitting rooms. Go get you some. Oh my gosh, they're so comfortable.
You know, speaking of Indiana, this is not Indiana, but one of our viewers sent in this footage of driving in the gray, the bleak We don't miss that at all. That right there sums up Indiana in the winter.
Yeah.
You know, there's no leaves on the trees. It's gray. It's dreary. Don't miss that at all.
Indianapolis is expecting like 12 inches or something like that this next week, this weekend, tomorrow. And my sisters are getting it ice first and then snow on top, and they're expecting to have power outages. That's what happens when they get their ice first.
I remember.
Ooh.
Yep, I do remember.
Getting out all the candles and the batteries and everything else and the generators because they have CPAPs and stuff. Oh, well, anyway, let's go.
Well, if you hear any strange noises while we're broadcasting today, we're babysitting 3 grandkids, and we have 3 boys here with us, and they've been really pretty good.
And they're not babies.
No, they're not babies. 12, 10, and six. Six. Yeah. And we've been having a good old time, and we're going to keep on. Yesterday, I kept them busy. We worked all day.
Yeah.
We played all day. We took cart rides. We did a whole lot of stuff.
That's because I was working at Bargains and Blessings. And thank you all those people I met yesterday. That was, for me yesterday, but Friday, a blast. I enjoy meeting you down there. And I got to tell you, Bargains and Blessings is booming, and they are just doing a wonderful job, but they are in need. If any of you out there want to volunteer, please come down. Do a half day if you want to and try it out and see how it goes. We especially need men. If you're a capable man of lifting a little bit of furniture, let's say someone comes in to buy chairs or a table, we definitely need men to come in and kind of help move those things. That would be awesome. We really need you.
And more news. Linda, some of you heard this on a previous show, but you get the ball rolling this week on your cataract surgery, don't you?
I do. You guys, I've been wearing these glasses for like 2 weeks, okay? So this is what Jerry sees all day with me. And it's poor Jerry. I feel so sorry for him after looking at this. But yeah, because they had to measure my eyes and do all that. But my scheduled surgery is on January 14th on the left eye, and then the 21st on this eye. So, yeah, keep me in your prayers. I know it's every day. Everybody.
Well, we'll have another Mailbag Monday before then.
Yeah, but everybody has cataract surgery. But yeah, it's new for me. I'm a little nervous, but you know. And
there's 3 different surgeries you can get, right?
Yeah.
And you're choosing the first one, right?
I'm choosing the cheapo stuff. My eye doctor told this is what I needed to have. She said this is the one for you.
You can comment on that, by the way, if you've had cataract surgery. Yeah. What are the 3 choices?
Well, the regular Medicare coverage, and it's only going to cost me like $275 or something like that.
Just your copay, or just your deductible, your annual deductible.
Right, and then they charge the first eye, the next eye's free. Then there's another bargain. Then the next one up is like $1,000 per eye, $2,000 per eye. And then there's another one that you can pay like $8,000 per eye or something like that. Oh my gosh. But then you can choose monovision, or you can choose this, or distance, or if you want whatever. And I said, I really like to see far away. And they kind of steered me toward, no, you really can see close. I mean, if you hold a book up to me, I don't need glasses, don't need anything. I can read really close and perfectly. And she says, why give up the gift you were given? So she kind of steered me into doing the regular one. So anyway, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
And we need to be getting into our questions.
Yes,
One more thing, however. We're set to get on a plane this week and go to New Orleans. Of course, we know New Orleans had the horrible terror attack this past week. And then it was the site of Notre Dame's big victory. But then we're going to go because our oldest son, and we are so proud to say, after 20 years, he's retiring from the Marine Corps, and we're going there for his retirement, and that'll be fun. And most of the family is going to be able to make it. I think our middle son can't because he will be on deployment in the Navy, but he's going to try if he can. But that's it for us, and things are going good. The days go fast.
I do.
Bob writes and says, it seems as though very few houses have electricity solar panels on their roofs. Why would people in the Sunshine State not use solar panels? Bob, that is a great question. when we came here, I thought I had the answer to that question. The electricity was cheap. It averages for our house $125 a month. And that's with all those extra mumbo jumbo charges they put in, like a facility fee and your surge protector and all the taxes and fees, $125. It's gone up now. I think we average about $150 or $155 a month now. It's still not bad, is it? And so I think that's why people don't do it so much, because they don't need it, maybe, with the insurance crisis. And yeah, I'm gonna call it a crisis. Some people, when I use the word crisis, they say, you don't know what a crisis is.
You don't know what a crisis is.
You have to have your roof replaced every 12 to 15 years, or you stand the possibility of having your insurance coverage taken. If you have solar panels, that is a big expense, and it's not really good for the panels to take them down and put them back up. And I think that's one reason people don't jump into it, because they know within X number of years they're going to have to change. Yeah. But I don't know. Some people do have them. I don't know whether it's worth it or not. We'll try to find somebody that has them and see what they really feel about it here in Florida.
That's a good one. This is from Debbie. We love your episodes and have a question for you, as we plan to move to the villages sometime in the next few years. Are you limited to 9 holes of free golf per day, or could you play 2 different free 9-hole golf courses in one day? I think you can play 2.
How?
But you have to get it scheduled, right?
How? How would you do that?
I don't know. You do all the scheduling.
When you read the newspaper, you will see that it says, Phyllis Barnstable played 723 rounds of golf last year. Oh. And that's not an exaggeration. Oh. You know, they will play a tremendous amount of golf. How do they do it? You can't schedule 2, at least as far as I know, you can't schedule 2 on the same day.
Oh, well then maybe you can play and then just show up somewhere
I think so.
Okay.
I think you schedule 1, you play it, and then you go back and see if there are openings later. And there are many people that play more than 365 rounds, so that's how you do it.
Okay.
And there may be a way, what do they call it? A loophole in the system where you can figure it out. Mm-hmm. But as far as I know, you could only make 1 reservation a day. Mm-hmm. Your viewers, now a lot of times we get things wrong. Hey, we're good at that.
That ain't no lie.
Getting things wrong. You could just point out in the comments if I'm wrong. I won't be offended. In fact, that's how I learn too. Yeah. So let us know if we are wrong.
Can I add to that though? There's during COVID, a lot of our friends, or a few of our friends did, they played every hole in the villages. They got out and went to every golf course and golfed every golf course. Well, since then, there's been more golf courses added to the villages. But what a great feat that is to do that. But that is kind of a problem, because if you go way up there one day, then the next day you come down, how would you do it all?
I don't know.
It's kind of crazy. But anyway, commendable.
All right, very commendable. Doug Murphy writes in, do you have any guidance for a newcomer on what you should do to have a healthy lawn? There sure is a lot of different advice out there about controlling termites and other specific bugs and all sorts of fertilizers. What do you do? Doug, that's a big decision to make when you're here. When we came down here, I was going to do it all myself.
Yeah.
Going to do it all myself. I bought the fertilizer. I bought the weed control. I bought the bug spray.
The little cart.
I bought the little thing. She's done my case about that cart.
Yeah, that cart's in the attic.
It's up in our attic, and we don't use it.
Taking up real estate.
We pay a company to do everything now. The insects, the weeds, the fertilizer, everything. Grass cutting, all of it. Yeah. So your question's a good one. When we look at lawns, Linda said yesterday, what did you say? Do you remember?
Why do we need...
No, that's not what you said.
What? Remind me.
You said if you want to have a good lawn... If
you want to have a really good lawn, you do it yourself. Because I noticed a neighbor of ours has a beautiful yawn. I can't even say
yawn.
A yard.
A beautiful yawn.
Yard, and it's gorgeous because he cuts the grass and he stays right on the path and he comes back. It's just meticulous, and there's not a weed, nothing. I mean, he's very, very careful with it.
There are lots of people like that.
Yeah.
And we admire their grass. However, when it's July and August, and it's 95 degrees out there, but it feels like 140.
Yeah.
they'll still have to cut their own grass, and
Yeah.
they'll still have to pull their own weeds, and they'll still have to,
That's true.
you know, do all that stuff. But so we use a company. I'm really not going to recommend our company. We haven't found anybody better, but we're still kind of on the fence about them. But we have termite control, we have weed prevention, we have fertilizer, and we have insect control.
That's right.
And we have the whole thing, and they're doing it for us. It costs us $600 a year.
Yeah.
That's $50 a month, but we have to pay it all at once to get that rate.
Yeah.
And so that's what they do. But I would say if you're a good do-it-yourselfer and you don't mind storing fertilizer and insecticides in your garage, that you could do it yourself. Ace Hardware over here on 301 has a tremendous group of people there that will coach you all the way through it. And of course, if you want to cut your own grass, you need to have a mower. And you need to, you know, either have an electric mower or a gas mower and have oil and gas and take care of it yourself. It's just more than I want to handle. And these garages are small. My garage looks like it's a mess. I mean, you walk through there, you could throw your back out just trying to walk over to your car, dodging all the stuff in there. And so, yeah, I don't want any more stuff in there.
Don't want any more stuff.
But I would say you could definitely hire somebody to do it all, or you can do it yourself. Up to you, Doug.
This next question is from Mark A. I see a lot of grass in Florida that grows sideways and is vine-like. It can get pretty thick. Do you know the name of this grass? Also, if this type of grass is present, are you allowed to change it out while living there? Thanks, and keep up the great work. Well, back in Indiana, we call it crabgrass.
That's right.
I don't know what else it is.
The homes here have a grass that would be similar to the crabgrass in some states that has these runners that go out and they grow roots and they're very prolific, the grass here. We have Empire zoysia, and it does put out runners just like you're talking about. They edging is big down here. They edge every time they cut, and it looks great. But if they take a week off, you will see those runners that you're talking about coming out over the driveway.
Yeah.
They grow fast.
Yeah.
And down south they have what's the grass down there? We have Empire zoysia. They have St. Augustine, and it has runners as well. Some people have Bermuda. You have to watch your lawn service because they will bring in seeds and diseases and things from other lawns.
And that's a point, because sometimes you think, well, I'd rather do my own yard with my own lawnmower, and I know where it's been.
That's right. That's another reason to do that.
That's right.
Can you change your grass? Well, our grass has changed. It was all Empire zoysia. Now it's about half Bermuda because of nature. It just now someday I want to get rid of the Bermuda because it's a spindly little grass, and it looks great on a golf course, but not so much in our yard.
No. When we first moved here, I noticed one of our neighbors went out and, I don't know if he burned it, he put some kind of chemical all over his whole entire yard until it turned like black. And I'm going, oh, what's he doing? So he killed off his whole yard to start a whole new kind of a grass, and it looks pretty good now.
That's what we would have to do. But to be honest with you, our neighbor has lots and lots of weeds in his yard. And if we did that, it would only be a matter of time till those weeds crept back over. So kind of has you between a rock and a hard place on that.
And they actually do like neighborhoods. Your neighborhood has all of this kind of grass so that everybody's yard kind of looks the same. So
it looks better that way.
Yeah, it does. It does.
All right, let's go to Peter for bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. You ever thought about eating healthy? I know I've thought about it. Come with me. In Lake Sumter Landing, there's a new restaurant that will be opening soon, and it promises to have everything that will make you feel good. It's called Leahi. You'll find it next to Orange Theory, west of the movie theater in Lake Sumter Landing.
This is where people will come and order and pay and check out and get their products.
Owner Tweet Coleman is working to bring something new to villagers and others who want to eat something healthy.
The idea is it's going to be plant-based food. That is, everything is going to be fresh. All the vegetables are fresh, all the fruits are fresh, and we like to say it's tasty and affordable.
Tweet is not a chef. She's not a restaurant professional. In fact, she's an accomplished commercial airline pilot. But one of her 4 kids started a similar restaurant in Hawaii more than 12 years ago. And now he has 5 locations in the Aloha State. That business model is coming to Lake Sumter.
We're really excited. We've been waiting a few months now, so we're tremendously excited, yes.
Tweet and her general manager, Dave Swartz, are finalizing menu items that they hope will appeal to the tastes of visitors and residents.
No, I'm excited because Tweet is onto something here, and I think there's going to be a lot of demand for this type of product.
Dave has years of experience in the restaurant biz. He owned a plant-based eatery in Kansas City for 4 years.
I love a challenge and just solving the whatever comes our way.
And have there been some challenges? Don't get specific.
Oh yeah, we have had challenges.
Smoothies will likely be more than 60% of the business here, like in Hawaii, but there will also be tacos and pizza.
I've been a vegetarian now for 57 years, so a long, long time. Had 4 kids, only convinced one of the 4 to go to be a plant-based person, but he's the one that has 5 locations in Hawaii.
You get big points if you can figure out what the name of this place means.
Leahi Health, right.
What does that mean in Hawaiian?
Well, it's the diamond head. It's the mountain in the picture of the logo.
As to when this place is going to open, Tweet says hopefully by the end of January. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Thanks, Peter. They have smoothies there that start at $8 for a 16-ounce smoothie. That's kind of high dollar for a drink, I think. But, you know, it looks like a nice undertaking, and a lot of people are going vegetarian.
That's right, they are. People are more conscious of their diet and trying to be healthy, so that's one way to do it.
Yeah, thanks for the report.
We'll have to give it a try, right?
Appreciate it, Peter.
It's time for Pet of the Week.
This is Smedley. He lives in the village of Buttonwood. He loves to play fetch, and we do it hundreds of times a day, inside as well as outside. He has amazing stats. Smedley's dad is a huge Philadelphia everything fan, so you gotta know he loves the Eagles. We used to live in Wisconsin, and it was so cold. We are happy to have driven all the way down to Florida to live here in the villages. Smedley was very excited to check out his new digs when we first arrived. Smedley likes going to the squares and meeting people. Sumter Landing is his favorite. He also really liked Edna's on the Green and got some good eats there. He loves to go for golf cart rides, and he likes to play tug with other dogs as well. And he doesn't mind to play with a bigger ball, too. We have now been living in the villages for almost a year, and we love it. And we're going to try to give Smedley the best life possible while we live here, because he's been diagnosed with kidney failure. But he's really doing great, all things considered. Say hello to Smedley if you see us.
We have really been getting some submissions for Pet of the Week.
Yay!
Keep them coming.
Thank you.
And that was so cute. So thank you for that, and very well done. We appreciate it so much.
Adorable.
Now here's a question about garbage. Is trash pickup paid for monthly and required even if someone is not living there at the time? For example, a snowbird, are they required to pay for trash collection for the months they are not here? Well, Lynn, that is a great question, and the answer is yes, they are required to pay that year-round. Think of it this way. If the garbage company still has to come down the street and pass a house with no trash, but they're not getting paid, how long could they stay in business that way?
That's right. It's just like daycare. When a parent takes their child to daycare, they're expected to pay for the whole entire week, even if you miss a day. If your child's sick, sorry, you have to pay for that. So it's going toward a lot of different companies and the different venues of life. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Got to pay for it. Lynn also asked this question. Where can one mail packages with the regular post office? If you're going to mail a package in the Villages, you can mail it to your postal station if you prepay for it online. But if you don't do that service, you have to go to the regular post office. So there are a couple of them around your area where you live. Outside of the Villages, kind of like in Wildwood, or there's one up in the Villages way up north. There's the mail
There's one in
station.
Fruitland Park.
Fruitland Park also.
Leesburg.
So there are mail post offices around.
Right, we go to one all the time. Jim and Nicole Ross write, we have several street lights out in our neighborhood and haven't figured out where to report them. Okay, I figured it out for you. You call Community Watch. And each one of those poles has a number on it.
Oh.
Read the number on that pole, tell the people at Community Watch, and if it happens to be in a yard or in front of someone's house, if you have that address, it'll help. But Community Watch will contact the electric company and get that taken care of for you. It's time for the word jumble. Now, last week we had one, and the clue was you saw a snippet of it on today's show already. And the answer was farmer's market. And so many of you got that. Today, they come at least a couple times a year for scavenger hunts and games. All right, if you get it, don't put the answer down there. You're being so good about that. Nobody's giving it away. It's great. Just let us know. Be witty and let us know in your comment that you got it. All right, my dear, what's up?
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit, not about the entertainment here as far as the studio theaters and all that. I have been looking at I love the newspaper, y'all. Y'all know I do. And I saw this and I thought, you all should take a trip on the trolley. And it has two different ones. There's one in Sawgrass Grove and then one in the Brownwood area and the established area. So take a trip and it's free. So sign up. I'm not sure where you sign up. It will tell you. There's a number to call to reserve your seat. And then you can take a trip and they give you a little history about all the area. Also, if you
Let me insert.
Sure.
That we did that the first year we were here. And we went there and we were going to film and talk about it while we were doing it. And they wouldn't let us. No, they wouldn't let us video. So don't plan on video.
Oh my gosh, unless you do it like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also, if you all are sports minded and if you like softball, take a trip to the mini golf or the mini
softball
fields. There's so many of them. This young man is 94 years old and he's running bases. Oh my goodness, good on him.
Yeah.
But that would be such a fun afternoon.
Yeah, there are a lot of things I want to try. Archery.
Yep.
I'd like to shoot the air rifles. I want to fly a kite. I want to do an RC airplane. I'd love to do RC car.
Yeah.
I know.
The air rifle, you just brought that up, which was kind of interesting. Our son came here for Christmas. He lives in St. Louis, but he said he wanted to try that. So he and his girlfriend went over there to try it. You have to take a little class first. Mm-hmm. So you go there and sign up or somewhere and sign up to take a little class how to use the air rifle and stuff. But anyway, a lot of fun things to do here in the Villages.
Absolutely. Time for Out and About.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. I'm Jim.
And I'm Beth.
We thought we'd take you up on the idea of doing an out and about, and we went over to 2J's in Lake Sumter. And I'll try the peach tea. Really good. You try it.
Oh yeah. Boy, that would be good warm.
Yep. Okay, here's the patty melt. There. And there's Beth's omelet with her hot sauce and her fruit. All right, I will try this in a minute, but the fries, really pretty crunchy. Okay, so now I'm going to give the patty melt a try. I've heard it was really good. We'll see. Yeah, it's very good. A little pink on the inside, but I asked for medium, and it's not bad. It tastes very good.
Omelet's delicious.
Omelet's really good. I also thought I should mention that the fries are more like steak fries, but I like them. $38. Beth is bringing home her half of her
Bagel.
your bagel, half your bagel,
Yeah.
half your
Omelet and my
your
fruit.
And by the case here, look at the things you could get if you want to get to go. Salads, cakes, they look really good.
And pies and
Yeah, baked goods. We like 2J's a lot, right? We've been there several times. The patty melt I thought was good. Next time I think I did it medium well, but it was still good. And how about you?
oh, my omelet was absolutely delicious.
So anyway, that was our review of 2J's, all a mile and a half away.
Yeah.
And well, I'll turn it back over to Jerry and Linda.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
A reminder to you that you are our roving army of reporters. If you want to do an out and about, hold that camera landscape and show the outside of the place, the inside, chat a little bit, show your food, show the bill. We want to know how much it costs.
Yeah.
And give us an idea whether you recommend a place or not. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
You'd be part of our team.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be in the villages. It can be outside the villages.
Can
Not
be
too
anywhere you
far.
like.
Yeah, we've been to a couple places that were way outside the villages. It would be a little bit of a drive, but any place that you think is very interesting, pass it on.
Yeah. And it's time for shout outs.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shoutouts.
Hey, these people you're seeing are friends of the channel. Such a great group of folks, and thank you for sending me those pictures. Some of these are Christmas pictures that I didn't get on last week, but they are really great people. You know, they're Santa Claus. Just a lot of these people we've come to know. You know, when you comment over and over on our videos, I know that you don't have to do that, that you're taking your time to stop and comment. We get to know you that way. And some of you, I think a lot of you, when I meet you and I remember who you are and things about you, you are always surprised. But actually, you're part of the family when you jump in there and you comment and you like it and you subscribe. You know, we just really do appreciate that. And we're happy to share these pictures and our life with you. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Before you do your thing, which is always excellent, I want to say thanks to the people that watched our live show last week.
Yeah.
We had a ball on New Year's Eve. It was very good. And we also showed you a kitchen remodel, and that was a lot of fun. And then on Saturday, we showed you another little video, and you guys hang right in there with us, and we appreciate that so much.
Love you guys. If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, neighbors, relatives, and everybody you meet. Until next time.
See you when you get here. Good job.
Gonna interview the kids. Do that now while this is up.
Yeah.
Leave it here. I'm gonna stop the camera.
Would you like to be interviewed?
Is my glasses shining because of all these lights, or do I want to go just without them?
Take number 3.
I can't see that far.
Huh?
I can't really see, and I can't see myself at all.
You can't?
No. You know what? Let me just do this.
We a mess.
I can read sometimes.
Okay.
2 hours. Seems like 2.5 hours. No, it's
Just
about 2 hours.
Not have solar panels. Not have solar panels. But also a lot of people have pools. But also a lot of people have the We were going to do this straight through like ordinary, but we are blooping all over the bleeping place.
You're blooping.
Okay. What am I going to say?
About the roofs and the pools. Pools.
Okay. Is trash. What? But they don't have to pay. You would cut the money of the.
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas!
Your mind's working faster than your mouth.
Punch me.
He's king of bloopers today.